In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a sales funnel using GetResponse. If you find this useful, consider subscribing and liking the video. Alright, let's dive right in. If you're new to sales funnels, or even if you've dabbled in them before, you're in the right place. A sales funnel is a way to guide potential customers through a series of steps toward making a purchase, and GetResponse is a fantastic tool to help you build and optimize these funnels efficiently. First off, if you don't have a GetResponse account yet, go ahead and set one up. You can quickly create an account by visiting their website. Once you've logged in, you'll be greeted by a user-friendly dashboard that can sometimes feel a bit overwhelming with all its features. But don't worry, we're going to focus specifically on creating that sales funnel today. The first thing you'll want to do is navigate to the Funnels section. Depending on the version you're using, you might find it under Convert or simply as Funnel on the dashboard. Click on that, and you'll see an option to create a new funnel. Go ahead and click Create Funnel and give your funnel a name. Choosing a name that's clear and descriptive will help you identify it later on, especially if you plan to create multiple funnels in the future. Once you're set with the name, GetResponse will prompt you to choose a funnel type. There are usually a few options available, like lead generation or sales, so for our purpose, select Sales, as we want to guide our users to make a purchase. Now, you need to select a template that matches your sales funnel vision. GetResponse offers a variety of pre-designed templates to choose from. Look through these options, and don't hesitate to pick one that resonates with your brand or the product you're selling. Each template can be customized later, so don't stress too much about perfection right away. Once you picked a template, click Next. Now it's time to customize your funnel. This step is really where you can start to bring your unique style into the funnel. You'll start with the landing page that viewers will first see. You'll see a visual editor on your screen where you can add images, text, and buttons. Pay attention to your headlines. They should grab attention and clearly state what you are offering. While editing the page, think about including a strong call to action, or CTA, encouraging the visitors to take the desired action, whether that's entering their email, signing up, or making a purchase. Make sure the CTA stands out visually, maybe by using a bright button color or attractive text. Next, after you have modified the landing page, save your changes, and let's move on to the next step. You'll be asked to set up what comes after someone interacts with your landing page. Often, this will mean setting up a thank you page, or sometimes an upsell page if that fits your strategy. This is where the potential customers will land after taking action on your funnel. It's essential that your thank you page is as welcoming and informative as possible. This page should thank them for their interest, potentially offer them something extra, or even guide them towards the next step in your funnel. For example, if they signed up for a free resource, you might want to encourage them to check their email for that resource, or continue browsing your products. As you create these pages, don't forget about the mobile users. Make sure everything looks good on both desktop and mobile views. Once you've got everything designed to your liking, go ahead and set your automation rules. This feature is fantastic because it lets you send emails automatically based on user actions. You can create a series of follow-up emails that will nurture leads and increase the chances of conversions over time. Finally, after configuring all aspects of your funnel and ensuring everything is working harmoniously, it's time to test your funnel. Take a moment to go through the steps as if you were a customer. This is your opportunity to catch any mistakes and make sure everything flows smoothly. Once you're satisfied with the setup and testing, it's time to publish your funnel. Share your funnel link through social media, email campaigns, or even your website. Stay attentive to how it performs and be ready to make tweaks along the way based on the feedback and data you gather. And there you have it. Now you know how to create a sales funnel with GetResponse. Don't forget to keep analyzing your funnel's performance to make improvements as needed. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful,